Right, but no, bulletin boards totally full of stuff. Lots of lists, bullets, and what are the dash versions of bullets? What are they called?
Hyphens?
Hyphens.
Sniper rifle bullets.
Hyphen bullets.
Hyphen bullets.
Yep. We're breaking hyphens tonight, lady and gentlemen.
Do you have any more Mambos?
No, you have the rest.
I'm so sorry. Where are they?
You ungrateful scoundrel.
What?
Walked in the eye.
Was I not supposed to eat all those?
No, I gave them to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
You have
but
a
you're
420
ungrateful. You're like, I want more.
today?
Yeah.
I want more candy. What you gave me wasn't enough.
You're exactly right, sir. I told you, my mom raised me to be only hungry.
Nice. The name of that cough cast.
Yeah.
We're getting it. Speaking of
Oh, pack the
coughing.
giant bowl.
Where is
I
it?
hate the giant bowl.
Give me the giant bowl. This thing's like what is this thing called again? A Zamboni?
A steamroller.
A steamroller.
We gotta make sure are we on the name of that podcast?
Hey, you're listening to the name of that podcast with Alton and Eddie and Danny.
Hey.
Did I say podcast? I meant to say the name of that podcast. Am I right?
Potcast.
It's
Get it?
420. It's the day. Happy birthday,
Like,
Hitler.
we smoke weed every day, but like we're gonna smoke weed more.
Yeah, and like I hate that it's Hitler's birthday. Can I get that out?
And the Columbine Day.
Oh, it's also Columbine Day. God damn it.
It's Columbine Day because it's Hitler's birthday, man.
Well, I tell you what, Columbine can't happen in quarantine.
I actually commented the other day that like, when was the last time we heard about a mass shooting?
No, like there's been no school, so how could there be?
Yeah, but there's mass shootings in many other places.
Yep.
It's actually the grown adult men who
Yeah,
kill a lot of
but mass shootings are not essential.
Yeah. See, guys, mass
Man,
shootings
the mass
are
shooting
not...
market's real bad now.
Yeah, like everybody's social distancing, so what's the point? You can't even round them up.
Like, we don't need the
Damn.
mass shootings. They're non-essential. Stop doing it.
Stop doing the mass shootings, okay? Get a life, shooters.
This message brought to you by the name of that podcast.
Single people out.
That's right. White incel. Stop it. Quit it out. Hey, but you're listening
Get
to
a life.
Yeah, get a life, incels. Got him. Catchphrase.
Oh, it's like you can't get bitches.
So-
Don't be getting bitches.
You're listening to the name of that podcast, episode 19, and the name of that podcast is brought to you by military-grade energy drinks, coronavirus, the Milky Man on A&E, and hemp fiber diets.
I do be eating a lot of weed stems.
Yeah, Danny chews weed stems like a gerbil.
They're mad good though. They taste good.
Yeah, gerbil litter tastes great.
What? Oh,
I just
what?
get a bunch of mulch to it.
Just spoonfuls of mulch.
I feel
Mouth.
like what? Spoonful of sugar helps the mulch go down.
So, speaking of mulch, how's your 420 been, Eddie?
Oh, I was just thinking about the kill count today.
Oh yeah, I've been fucking ousted them. I had to do my laundry
Had
too.
an edible?
One edible. I had one.
Yep, same.
I had a bunch of blunts. Danny brought
Yep.
this Zamboni over.
It's a steamroller.
Yeah,
and
Steam
because my arm died.
steamroller. Sorry, I get them confused. They're like the same thing.
So you put ice in.
Yeah, one's for the road and
One's for the ice.
one's for the ice. Anyway, so we smoked a bunch of that, and I blasted some Cypress Hill right in the ghetto. I really loved it. Oh,
I literally made him
Are you
open
alright?
the window to do so.
sounds like he got too high and fell down.
What happened?
He overdosed on the pots, guys.
He did it on the name of that podcast.
Marijuana is evil.
So, what have you been up to, Eddie, in quarantine? What you been doing? Anything new? Trying new things? Watching One Piece?
Yeah,
Yeah, the last one.
the last part. Yeah. Everyone else is like, huh.
They're like, I just can't find the time.
It's like, bro, are Monkey D sick of this shit?
They're like, oh, listen, I gotta watch Umbrella Academy again.
I love Umbrella
Yeah.
Academy.
I have not seen Umbrella Academy. It looks like it's right up my alley, but I don't have Netflix anymore.
Oh my god, PrimeWire.
I don't. Shh. First of all,
I need to watch How I Met Your
you're
Mother
gonna
for
get
the
the feds
fourth
on
time.
us. You're gonna get the site shut down, the illegal movie website.
Bleep that.
What have you been watching, Eddie?
JoJo, actually, we watched earlier.
Oh, what part are you on? You watching that with Mr. Cotton?
We're on, part 4.
In and around part 4?
Yep.
Around that ass.
In and around that ass. Yeah.
Roundabout.
Hey,
It's a
man.
roundabout.
Some important voting is coming up soon, I guess.
Oh.
I guess it's important.
Is voting important anymore? Is anything important anymore?
That's how I feel, you know? Maybe I can just forget. Maybe my vote gets lost in the mail.
I'm just saying, like, write in.
Who knows? Maybe my vote actually gets lost in the mail.
Can I write in for you since I'm not allowed to vote?
No, my vote.
I was joking.
My body, my
I
vote.
just remembered that's a crime. I was joking.
This is why Hillary lost.
This is why Hillary lost, because Danny wanted to open her yapping mouth with bad ideas and terrible campaign promises.
Yeah.
She was just like, I'm going to beat the man. And guess what, Danny? You lost. Danny Rodham Clinton.
It's not my fault I'm a convicted felon.
It's not her fault. She's a convicted felon and a Pizzagate conspirator.
And has 0 charisma.
Yeah, you've got no charisma. 1 charisma out of 10.
I think I'm doing pretty good so far.
It's not bad. Some people are rocking none.
I've met people who are rocking none charisma, and it's like, bruh.
No charisma's hard. You know what else is hard?
High fiber diet?
Yeah?
Rolling vegan blunts.
Is it?
Yeah, first of all, what the fuck is a vegan blunt?
Okay, so my favorite part is when I buy the honey one, and it says vegan, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure honey isn't legally considered vegan.
Legally considered vegan. Do you hear the hoops that you're jumping
You've never
through?
seen the vegan council and how they'll revoke your vegan powers if you break the vegan laws?
No, there's no vegan embassy.
That you know of, man.
Listen, all the embassies are next to each other.
Is that how that works?
Mm-hmm. That's what the United Nations is. Oh, the rap embassy's at the United Nations.
Above it,
Yeah, upstairs, top floor.
in the attic.
Yep, you get up
It's
there,
all lit up.
everybody's in a white t-shirt and a gold link chain, and there's just mad drop top cars with bikini models in them.
Like a Sierra?
Welcome to the rap embassy. And right next door is the vegan embassy.
Where they decide where the honey goes.
It's just a cow with a book, and it can read and talk.
It's the Chick-fil-A cow.
The vegan embassy ambassador, the vegan ambassador is a talking cow, and it sounds like, "Ah, so saith me, Mark Moo. Mark Moorin.
What the hell with Mark Moorin?
Yeah, the Jewish stand-up comedian cow, Mark Moorin.
You're Jewish. Never mind.
I'm not Jewish, that's offensive.
I was gonna be like, you're a Jewish stand-up comedian cow, and then I remembered, but I said it anyway.
So I think it's safe to assume we all live in the ghetto, right?
You live in the ghetto, Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie totally lives in the hood.
Well, I live a block away, so y'all know I'm in the ghetto.
Yeah, we're in the thick of it. But it's not all bad. For instance, I get $1 military-grade energy drinks. I get...
Or they just rash them out to you on the street.
Well, okay, so I
Yeah.
won't tell you the brand, but let's just say... Okay,
Let
the bandage, I'll rip it off, you know?
Let's just say
This-
Beyblade had a lot to do with this.
Let's just say this energy drink isn't supposed to be available in stores, but if you go to the right bodega where the rules don't apply, you can get this $1 energy drink that is usually only found on military bases. The only people I know that have heard about this energy drink were either in the military or had family in the military. And
Jesus.
yeah, it's pretty good stuff. I bought 4 of them once upon a time to watch a Japanese wrestling pay-per-view in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I didn't need the last 2.
I didn't need...
Did you boof them?
I didn't need to. If I'd have boofed him, I'd have died, bro. They're that good. It's like jet fuel. I'd
Bro,
still
that's
beam, you know?
literally like liquid meth. You don't want this smoke, homie.
Speaking of smoke, do you want the smoke?
Oh, you know I want that
We're
smoke.
doing it.
Oh, we smoking a reefer.
Play Broadway Ceilings post-production.
Do it.
Oh, are we treating post-production like Alexa? Because you was post-production.
Doot, doot. All right, we're doing the damn thing. So while I've been cooped up in quarantine, going stir crazy, my sleep schedule only just got out of whack, okay? I'll tell you what the sleep schedule is like now. I'll go to bed at a proper time, 9, 10 o'clock, because I'm 55 years old. I'll wake up at 3 a.m. because, again, I'm 55 years old. And then I'll stay awake. I'm like, oh, I'm awake now. I better not be awake anymore. So I do the best things that you could possibly do to make sure you're no longer awake. I kill myself. But before I do that, I roll up a blunt, masturbate, and I smoke the blunt right after. I grab the blunt with my sticky hand and smoke it.
That's what he uses to seal it, because these vegan blunts are hard as fuck to seal.
Yeah, the vegan blunts are hard. You got to come on them to seal them.
Can't drop it if you doze off.
Yeah, exactly. So then, boom, I'm still awake, and I got my cat home now, and these past few days have been hell because he's not used to the new place yet. He's only been here 3 nights. And he misses the old people that he used to live with, and he misses the cat that he used to live with, so he's looking for him at 5 in the morning.
Y'all, he screamed. He screams so loud.
Yeah, he's normally a very quiet cat. It sucks because he's being loud.
He screams the name?
Well, do you know how they say cats name the things in their lives, like the people and the other animals? There's 3 distinct meows that he had that he was using over and over, looking for the roommates and the other cat, and then sometimes he would just be looking for one of them. It's really wild stuff. He usually gets sad when it's time to eat because he's used to having his brother next to him. Man, animals are crazy.
And this is a big ass cat, y'all.
Could you turn the oven off for me, please?
What am I doing?
Thanks.
Your wench?
You're a peach. You're not my wench. She's my bitch.
Bitch, I will come over there and drop the people's elbow on you.
She wouldn't. She's dressed like the dude right now. She would never.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I finally watched The Big Lebowski a couple of days ago.
Found it.
You like it?
Oh, I dig it quite a bit. It's easily one of my favorite movies now.
That was such a good movie. I'm mad that I waited so long to watch it, man.
I saw it in theater.
God, you're old. Tell me more about the war. Tell me about the Rodney King riot.
Tell me about Y2K.
Nothing but stupid.
What?
Everyone died. No one.
I'm turning you up on my speaker so I can hear you better. Feel like you're not a part of the conversation because your body's not here.
My body isn't.
No, it's not.
I don't even know if it's here.
That sucks.
Eddie, I miss you.
Yeah.
Everybody misses everyone. Hey, everyone listening to the name of that podcast, hear me out. This is out. And you normally won't find me like this because I'm high and I've been drinking Rippets all day.
And he has a little booze in him, folks.
I did drink a little booze.
We're living healthy in that name.
Here's the skinny, however. Go outside and kiss. Just everybody go kiss a person and come back inside. You're going to be in for 2 weeks at least anyway, so if you get it, you got 2 weeks to get rid of it.
Coughing or not.
Yeah, or we'll get rid of you.
You sound like Dwight Schrute.
And you sound like you're on the name of that podcast. And so a pastime that Danny and I have developed in our long friendship, but our short relationship as up the street neighbors, is play Tinder. Are you a Tinder user, Eddie?
Not really.
Well, I'm a not really guy too, but let's just say I don't run out of swipes anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the other side. You run out of swipes?
I have to finish it.
Do you want a sip of this Rippet with your thirsty ass?
No, I literally just play it for the game now. I play Tinder.
Yeah, so we play Tinder, and what that means is most of the people you're swiping are just regular people with an innocuous list of interests like Boston Bruins, lacrosse, craft beer, mirrors, hiking.
Boston Bruins.
I like to rescue animals.
Yeah, looking for the gym to my Pam, beat boop, I am a robot. So you really see those really far left profiles that are just like, whoa, this is on the internet.
Yeah. Like, no faces, first of all. Any no face.
So it's fun. So if you'll have me, audience, and Eddie, I'd like to play Tinder with you all right now.
Oh, I hope I don't run out.
So we won't be able to see anybody because we don't have the technology available.
But we can describe.
Okay.
But we can describe if it's necessitated. So we've set some ground rules before the recording, is that we won't make fun of ugly people's physical appearance specifically.
But weird shit is up for grabs.
So, like, if something's weird is there, we can totally fucking trash it. If they're ugly and weird, that's kind of a package deal, and you
Like,
kind of
that's how you win.
Then you get both. It's
you can really have one or the other, and some can even have both, and those are like the best spouses. Anyway, so
This man's name is Schmurda.
here we go. We got nobody crazy. 29-year-old Ashley, 6 miles away. Bye.
We got Schmurda.
We got a guy named Schmurda. He's 24 years old.
He's got a beautiful landscape behind him. Looks like some sort of...
He's got a breathtaking landscape, and his bio is as follows. Focus on something important like wasting my youth on silly videos and bozo friends.
You know what? I think I'm going to actually swipe right on him.
Jesus Christ.
What? He's cute.
I mean, he's a bozo. Anyway. All right, here's one. This is 24-year-old Anna. Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. But I'm Anna. I'm super safe. I will not whack you unless winky face.
That definitely,
Wow.
yeah, she's going to whack you in both ways.
Yeah, she's gonna hit you with a paddle and murder you with a
After
paddle.
she whacks that dick.
Yep.
Well, you know what? I'm sold.
Yeah, she's going to wax on, wax off on that ass.
We got 24-year-old Alana, 4,000 miles away. What do you think, guys? No bio.
Okay, so we got...
Yeah, because of COVID-19, apparently Tinder thought it would be cool to open up its borders.
Which makes no sense.
Yeah, it's like, oh, here's Tinder Passport. Now you can talk to people you'll never talk to thousands of miles away.
Some of which
Maybe.
you literally can't communicate with.
Like, a lot of those I feel like are just, like, equal chance of matching on Tinder.
So we got 27-year-old Nick, pretty much just a living motorcycle helmet.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to read
The
it.
first
Read-
picture is him in a motorcycle helmet. We are led to believe that the motorcycle helmet is alive.
Okay, I identify as a piece of mail because all I do is fucking send it.
Yeah, he fucking sends it, so he identifies as male. Get it? Duh!
It's in the post office.
Yeah, he's got a halter top on, so you could tell.
That's not a halter top. That's a tank top. Stop. You don't know what halter means.
So
Halter
we got 30-year-old Stephanie, and she looks like a Bills fan, according to her first picture at Bills Stadium and Bills memorabilia. So as a Patriots fan, we're gonna swipe left because on principle, we don't fuck with Bills fans because they're an archetype. They blame the referees, and that can only spell for devastation in a relationship.
Okay, so we
I
have
wanted you to swipe right just to say go Bruin.
Oh,
So we
I
have
should have swiped right and said, "Go Pats, fucking Bills suck."
football.
You'd probably get laid.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, fuck you, Tom Brady's an asshole. He went to Tampa Bay." I'm like, "He went to retire. Leave him alone.
You do.
He's
pretty-
got smart pock."
As somebody who has lived in Florida, you go to Tampa Bay to die.
So Val's 24 years old, and she's got a booty. She's also 69 miles away.
Hey.
Can't lose. Then we just got normal person with no discernible biography because they didn't put one. So that leads me to believe it's just like when you pick up the box of mac and cheese at Wegmans and just look at the box. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing on it that you need to read. It's mac and cheese, milk and butter, you idiot.
Okay,
You know what
so
you
we
don't
have.
see enough on dating profiles?
What's
Alden?
that?
Is my kids are my life.
Oh my
dude, I see that
God.
shit all the time. Single moms galore on Tinder. And a lot of people stigmatize single moms.
I'm not stigmatizing
No,
single mom.
I didn't say you were. I just looked at you to
Okay.
include you into the conversation.
Lit. I like being included.
Don't
I
you
do
like it?
being
Don't you
included.
like it when a guy talks to you with his eyes and his mouth? So the point I was making about what?
Uh,
I can't remember.
kids
Roll it
thing?
back.
Yeah, single moms on dating sites.
yeah.
It's fine. Like, we're getting to an age where moms have kids now, so grow up. There are people our age, Danny, sorry, Eddie. There are people our age. that won't date moms. And I'm like, I don't get that. I'm like, the kids aren't in the room when you guys go do the deed.
My thing is, I'd rather not, but like if we click, we click.
I'd rather the kids not be in the room either, but if we click, we click.
Stop that. You cease that behavior.
That's right what now. Listen, I was on your side the whole time.
Okay, so we got Gary, 28. The only thing genuinely notable about this man is that he looks, at least in this picture with the sunglasses, astonishingly like Dandy from American Horror Story, which, handsome but off-putting.
Yo, Gary does look like Dandy. He looks like Dandy, Martin Shkreli, and Neo all together. Put that.
Martin Shkreli,
I meant you said Neo.
Yeah, Neo from The Matrix.
Oh, I thought you meant Neo the singer.
Neo the black guy. This white guy looks like a black dude, Eddie.
That's why I was confused.
Really?
No.
Okay, and...
My turn. We got 27-year-old Bridget. No bio, but she's really cute. So that's an easy one, right? We'll put that in the cart.
In the cart.
Catherine, 27 years old. I think I found my soulmate, guys. She's only 5 miles away, and she says I like shitty memes and shitty sex. Well,
you know what's really...
Oh, look, she's waving out the window at you.
Golly gee golly, I'll shoot my shot. Put it in the cart.
You know what's really an original Tinder bio? You know what's an original Tinder bio, guys?
What's a really original Tinder bio?
Stay home if you sick, come over if you thick.
Stay home if you sick, come over if you thick. That's a real good coronavirus pickup line. Yeah.
You're all original and doing amazing.
I got a pickup line for you. Stay home, you sick, dirty cunt. No.
No, I'm co-signing. I don't care if he takes it back, I'm co-signing.
There we go. No, I'm gonna double down, I guess, you know.
What?
I felt my soul retreating when I uttered it, but like...
Nah, stay home, you damn dirty cunt.
No takesies backsies, you bitch.
Stay true to your heart.
Cool.
Yeah. So, oh, the oven's off. Good. I thought I burned my chicken. Don't cook and high, guys.
We are very high.
Don't be high and cook food, guys. You'll kill yourself.
I'm near immobilized.
You said what?
I'm near immobilized with my consumption.
Practically. So we have a mutual friend, Eddie. He works with us. He says that he's immune to the effects of marijuana on the body.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's what he says. He says he smokes and he smokes and he smokes and he smokes and he smokes.
Sounds like somebody asking to be dosed.
Nothing.
Like, nobody's
happens.
asking you to be dosed. I'm not Ari Shafir, but like...
Ari will put the Shafir of God in you, you know?
Yeah.
Don't eat anything Ari Shafir. Do not consume.
Yeah.
Even if he consumes first. This isn't Game of Thrones. Don't wait for him to take it.
You guys ever seen that long form movie, My Dinner with Ari? I mean Andre? Yeah.
I haven't seen My Dinner with Andre, so no.
My Dinner with Andre is a bad movie. Don't go watch it.
Okay.
It's literally just two niggas talking, and I'm not exaggerating. The whole movie takes place in a restaurant that closes around them, and they're just sitting there late as fuck talking, literally.
6 foot tall with a 4.96 Uber rating if you're a numbers person.
4.96 penis rating.
Wow. Is that a good one?
Rated in inches.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why don't you put your mouth around here, Danny?
What?
Well, we need the name of that podcast to pick you up, and you're in the middle of the room over there.
In the middle of the room?
Not anymore.
I wasn't in the middle of the room.
So we got 27-year-old Emily. Last one. There haven't really been any good ones. Everybody's pretty normal because coronavirus.
No, that is a lie. We just haven't found the juicy bits.
That's fine. So, weirdo, history nerd, nonprofit paralegal, vegetarian, feminist. No, I'm joking. What's the rest of it say?
Is that Mario
cat
Lopez?
lady, Virgo, and miserable cunt. Her favorite song is In Accordance to Natural Law by Bikini Kill. Don't know who that is, but Bikini and Kill next to each other. Yeah.
I think I know that band.
She's got a nose ring and she snowboards. I don't want to go snowboarding.
Is that Mario Lopez?
Swipe left. No, it's Mike.
Mike looks like Mario Lopez.
Whether you prefer blue, cheese, or ranch with your wings will tell me everything I need to know.
No, that's no IG. He's talking about his motherfucking
nope,
Instagram.
it says no egg and then some word that doesn't exist.
You don't exist.
This lady's speaking Russian, and I'm going to swipe left because I don't want to try.
Yo, that's so funny. I just got a Russian, too.
Russians are coming.
Uh-oh.
I was drinking a Rip It earlier, and its flavor was called Putin Power. It was coconut mango, the two biggest fruits coming out of Russia.
So, are you familiar with the Shadowhunter series?
Eddie, are you familiar with Shadowhunters?
No.
So what they do is they're like 30 black dudes, and they only come out at night, and they fix sidewalks.
Oh?
Yeah, that's why they're called the Shadowhunters. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah, it's some dumb shit Danny was just telling me about. It's fucking crazy.
Why is that name so badass for what they do?
Yeah, it's like compared to what they do.
It sounds like a pack of stand users.
Or
just
like
fixing sidewalks.
Or like the guys who take the black just to get killed by a zombie.
Yo, I see no upsides to like fucking take my hand. I don't care. I'm not taking the black.
I'll take the black.
I won't. Fuck out of here. Y'all
What do you
treat
mean,
us
Danny?
They treat the black like dog shit, yo.
Yo, you heard it here
Watch.
first. The black
The
is
Night's
treated like
Watch.
dog shit.
Yo.
You heard it here first. So I like the way this girl dresses, but I don't like the way she looks.
That's a fair assessment.
That's okay, right? I just want to know if that's okay. Sound off in the comments if you think Alton's being too shallow.
Be our first comment ever.
Nah, man, Sarah already tackled that. And that's why
Did
she's
she?
Sarah Tier now, no longer a status.
Shit.
Yeah, that's
So, yeah,
why.
experiment.
Now you gotta pay money to be good. All these normal.
Freebies are over, bitch.
All right, so every time I see somebody posing in front of an Exo Taco logo, I
You're
immediately
like racist.
yeah, it's an immediate red flag.
It's like you don't see it.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, fucker, like, dude, it's right there in front of you,
Okay, guys, so like real
behind
shit,
you.
right?
It's right behind you.
Listen, I used to work at a gas station. Alton knows this, obviously, but for the audience, I used to work at a fucking gas station.
Burger King.
Yeah. And I used to work overnights at Burger King, so
Gas station.
yeah. So like
Yeah.
this dude would come in all the time wearing the Exo Taco shirt. I didn't know that it was his fucking work shirt. I thought it was just a fucking shirt. So I walked up to him and what's that shirt?
1 second.
What?
Just in case you don't live in New York or Syracuse for that matter, Exo Taco is a local restaurant. It's a Mexican-inspired restaurant run by white people. Continue.
So the shirt has Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball Z on the front. If y'all are familiar with the concept.
We should have covered this in February, Eddie.
We really should.
Yep.
But yeah. So basically, I saw the shirt. I was like, "What the fuck is up, bro? What's that?" And so he tells me it's his work shirt, and I'm like, "Where the fuck do you work?" I send the picture to him. He tells me, "That's Exo Tacos. The CEO from my company is the half owner there."
Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King.
I work at Burger King too.
We're all proud burger peasants.
Home of the Whopper. Continue.
Have it your way, motherfucker.
Right, so in short, the story that Danny was trying to get to the end to is that the Exo Taco logo looks like blackface.
It's blackface, y'all. It's fucking minstrel.
It doesn't just look like blackface, it is
Like,
blackface.
straight up, look at that shit. Google that shit. Google Exo Tacos.
Yeah, but nobody will ever do anything because our audience is a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, but eventually.
She's like, what do you work for? They're like, meals for minstrels.
Meals for minstrels.
That's the best thing I've heard.
We're on Grubhub.
Do you think the drivers wear white gloves?
No, they do screen all the orders though, so if they get like an order from Scott, push it. They get an order from a LaDonovan, we gotta call him first.
You know
See
they'll
if he
get Joe
interviews
Biden
well?
elected
What's that?
if you see him in a photo at Exo Talk.
That'll do it. He'll get the New York vote.
Yep.
I was listening to this comedian. She has an amazing white joke. I love it. I'm about to kind of parse it up here. You'll know her name because your memory's better, but I'll start.
Okay.
So she's talking about how she's from Georgia and she lives in New York
Dulce
now.
Sloan.
What's her name?
Dulce Sloan.
Dulce Sloan.
It's spelled like Dolce, but I'm pretty sure she says Dulce.
Hey, whatever she says, it's her name.
I know, I'm just telling the people how to Google her.
I don't care. It's 420. Shut the fuck up, Danny. You're out of your element.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
So she talks about being from Georgia, living in New York, and like when white people talk to her in New York, they're like, "Oh man, you lived in Georgia? That must have been so racist." And she was like, "Well, it's racist up here too." She didn't say this to the lady. She's like, "Oh, you mean down there? You mean the part below Canada and above Mexico or whatever?" And she talks about how white people segregate themselves up north with like Greek neighborhoods, Polish neighborhoods, Irish neighborhoods, and such. And she's like, "You want to know what we call all those people in Georgia? White."
Yep.
I don't have time to differentiate between your particular brand of whiteness,
White.
Brandon.
That's right. So I got a question for you, Yeti. I bounced this idea off Danny earlier, and she bounced it back because she couldn't answer it.
What?
I'm joking. If you were just chilling and your future self showed up and they warned you of something that's gonna happen, it sounds crazy though. Would you listen?
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
All right. Now let me ask you a follow-up question. If they came back and they were you definitely from the future, but like tore the fuck up and like they looked like they were like a grizzled war veteran when they have one eye.
Like Cable.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you listen to them more? Would you be like, "Oh no, like they got one eye. No, they definitely know what they're talking about. They're from the future. They have one eye, you know?"
Some have some shit.
Wait, it's definitely you?
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely you. It's
no
like
doubts.
I don't see why I wouldn't. I'd feel the same, I guess.
Well, so I would listen to me more if my future
Yeah.
self came back with one eye because I want two eyes.
Exactly. I'm trying to save that eye. Yes.
I don't know if I lose
You're
the
like, how do I save that eye?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I have this whole thing where, like, you know when you watch horror movies and you're desensitized because you've been watching horror movies since you were a child?
To a degree, but continue.
Okay, the one thing that still gets me is eye horror. Like, you know when you do body horror and they're, like, sticking
yeah.
something in the eye? Oh,
So-
no, don't touch
so,
my fucking
okay,
eyes.
so
I
that-
can't do eye drops.
That gets me if they show it, like all the
Yeah.
all the micro gore. That shit
Sometimes
gets
the
me.
implication will get me.
Like, you know, the whole like let me put a flathead screwdriver under your toenail.
Oh my god, needles. Dude,
Or
okay, literally the idea of stick a needle in her eye. Do
Yeah.
not stick, no.
So what part of horror movies get you off, Eddie?
Get me off.
Yeah, we were just talking about the parts that get us there.
I don't know. I laugh at horror movies more than.
I feel that.
Well, that's why I said you're mostly desensitized because you've been watching them since you were a child. But
Yeah, speaking of horror movies, I watched all 4 base Alien movies the other week.
How was it?
I liked it. I liked it because Ellen Ripley's a cool character.
Yeah.
So that's why I sat down and decided to watch it. The way they explained the aliens were very simple, so they were able to be very consistent and introduce like a new thing every movie about them.
while maintaining thematic similarity.
Watching the 4 movies back to back to back, you can like see the differences and like the directors and the adaptation of the world around them, but the core of the story remaining the same. The 4th one was like my least favorite, but it was still good.
Is that
Right.
which
That's
one
the
is-
one with Winona Ryder and Ron Perlman.
Oh my god! Is that the one that we watched together? I fucking
Yeah.
love that. That's my favorite.
My favorite one out of the 4 was Aliens, the second one.
So I named my cat after that particular one because she was a vicious little cunt when I got her.
Yeah, she named her cat Ripley 7.
No, Ripley 8. You motherfucker.
Ripley 7. Have you seen the Aliens movies, Eddie?
Alien?
Like a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, do you remember Ripley 7 in the 4th movie?
Kill me.
No.
She was like, okay, so they cloned Ripley, so you had Ripley 8 inside of the movie, the 4th movie.
She's the main
Okay.
character.
Yeah, and they go through, you know, the aliens are fucking up the joint because the humans grew them there, and they come to the lab where, like, they were cloning her, and she finds, you know, Ripley's 1 through 7. And Ripley
It's
7.
not pretty.
It's not pretty. They all look all nasty.
Believe it or not.
They have Vestigal and Cronenberg.
I was about to
and
say they look like Cronenberg's, man.
They look like if you cut a Vestigal twin off a giant.
Did you say testicle? Cause yeah.
No, Vestigal twin.
Did you say Jellicle?
Yeah,
Jellicle
Jellicle.
twin? Yeah,
No.
yeah. And they would owe Deuteronomy her back to life.
That's what happened to Ripley.
Yeah, Ripley got old Deuteronomy on.
No,
Rip
but I
Tim
think I
Tugger.
just mostly love Alien because I love Sigourney's Weaver.
I love Sigourney's Weave too. And we're going to take a quick
What a
commercial
tangled
break.
red weave sig weave.
What'd you say?
What a tangled web we weave.
What a tangled.
I think I take most of my inspiration as a human being from her character in Holes, the warden.
No, for sure. And like I said, we're gonna take a fucking break, guys. You heard me? Give me a fucking lip.
Dearest Taquita, damn, I remember you. Tell me how good your pussy smell. Just tease me, please, because I want you right now. Please. On God, I could work you to the sweetest climax. I know you're in a sticky situation, but Miss Lady, I will make it last on God. Wowie, I was saucing on the text. With love, Travis, Lord Travis.
Okay, so basically we have this family story where basically the official story is that it was an accident. It was a child playing. He was around 11 years old. It was my great uncle. So basically, he was playing cowboys and Native Americans.
Indians.
And his friend had gone home. They were supposed to quote unquote hang the Indian. It was the fucking 30s. I have no bearing on this. So they were supposed to hang the Indian. The friend went home, but he decided they were going to do it anyway. So he did it, and then it worked a little too well. They found him hanging either in a tree or in a closet. I've heard it different ways from different relatives. So that's the official story. I had my mother later when I was like a teenager and we would discuss it, tell me that she thinks that it might have been suicide. And I'm like, yo, this man was 11. But keep in mind, it was during the 30s, Great Depression, there was a war either about to happen or had happened. And yeah, so... And then there's the other darker story that came out. We don't know the here nor there, but apparently my grandmother later ended up getting Alzheimer's. You know, she was a child when this all happened. It was her older brother. And apparently there was some darker stuff that came out. I'm very stoned and I can't remember exactly what. We'll report back if asked to. But basically implied that when she started getting the Alzheimer's thing started coming back, that implied that my great-grandmother had in fact actually killed him. Ooh. That she had hung him herself.
Ooh. Spare some change. Excuse me, ma'am, could you spare me some change, please?
Oh, me?
Did you just assume my gender?
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
One of these. Spare some change. Hey, sir, spare some change.
What? No, I got nothing for you. Sorry.
All right, get the hell out of here then. Spare some change. Wait a minute, you're homeless too. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, never mind.
Get out of here. Mush on. Spare some change. Pardon me. Spare some change. Him or her.
Where the fuck is your mask? Dude, you get so much change every day. You couldn't even afford $1 bandana?
I'll never buy him. Just give me a fucking nickel. I'm gonna ask
6
you
feet,
something.
motherfucker!
Shoot it in.
Kobe!
God, times are hard out here, man. Can't even make a living. Spare some change. Essential worker. Spare some
I
change.
need to see my grandson. He's sick. Please move, sir.
Hello.
I need to get on this bus.
Hello, ma'am. You can get on the bus in a moment. Let me give you a moment. Give me a moment to tell you my story. My name's Omar.
But the bus is leaving, like right now, and I need to get on it.
Where are you going?
Could you please move your foot?
No. I'll get on the bus with you. Could you spare some change? I'm trying to get on the bus.
Sir, I only have enough for myself. Please, move.
Oh, you're being a prude. God damn it.
Sir, help! Police!
No, I'm not doing anything. Oh, this is fucking bullshit. I can't get around. This COVID-19 is fucking dumb. It's terrible. What's my Mother's Day gonna look like? I need to get back to work. I have a right to work. I'm an American. This is bullshit. You're a man, and a real man uses a real man's product. And the leading competitors, Their brand is enough to snuff. So if you're not using our brand, that means you like dick. And you like dick in your ass. Because a real man doesn't. A real man knows what he's supposed to do. And a real man gets the job done. Because when the going gets tough, the tough gets going, and the weak, like dick, get left behind. Real women use our product too. Real women who command dick, but not like you, dick lover. There's lots of gay men who love our products too, because they know what it takes to be a real man. Not you, because you're a dainty little dick boy who uses the competitive brand. Stick with us, the real man's brand, where we don't need dick. KY Jelly. KY, talk about a mean dick. I do say, Wilhelm, times are changing now.
Oh, they're crazy times.
I cannot believe it, I do tell you. I just the other day, I saw a horse being ridden by a woman.
Oh,
Yes, it was
through the town streets.
right in the town streets, brazen.
Oh,
I do say it's a good thing, though. I think it's right for a woman to ride a horse.
yes, she fancies to be a man.
Let her ride. A woman can ride as good as any man.
That's right. I say if she wants to be a man, give her a cock.
That's right. Let her wield her cock.
That's right.
That's right. Times
Lick
are
her balls.
That's right. Times are changing. It is 1600 after all. A lady can choose to be a man if she likes.
That's right.
Ride horses, tie shoes, wield swords, be a knight. Anything a woman can do, a man can do.
We've all seen Mulan.
We've all seen your daughter, Lydia.
Oh,
Now I tell you, that bitch could have a cock.
thanks.
You're welcome, and if I'm not being too forward, I'd like to say if your daughter had a cock, I'd be one happy man. I'd be happy to see it.
Well, I could show you mine.
No, I'm good with that. Thank you very much. Sir Charles, I'm a very straight man with a cock he was born with. But it's okay if you are not born with a cock. You could have one. What'd be so funny, Wilhelm? Times are changing. It is not a joke that a woman is my equal. Oh, Lydia. 'Tis good to see you, my lady.
How fare you on this day, sir?
I fare good, and you fair, maiden?
Did you just assume my gender, sir?
Aye, I did.
He did.
Doth thou have a cock, Lydia? Doth she have a cock, Wilhelm?
I had it fashioned at the local tanner just yestermorn.
Just yesterday, you had your cock fashioned?
Yes!
Oh, why don't you take your cock and shove it up your ass? Women. And we're back. You are listening to the name of that podcast. Ooh. With Elton and Danny
Hi.
and Eddie on the sound waves, the ones and twos.
You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, good.
Excellent. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. You can't keep a good blonde down.
I missed you.
Ooh.
I was gone forever.
We were here for the highs. You were here for the highs. And now we're going to talk about dudes who send messages to women who are really bad at it. So, like, there's two kinds of really bad at it, right? One's like, you gave it your best shot, you're just not good at your craft, right? You're a nice guy and all. You just suck at communicating with human beings.
Keep trying.
Don't listen to her.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the benign part.
Path of unrighteousness, boys.
Oh, we're talking about different people, though.
Oh, no. So, category B is the guy who, like, shoots his shot like a no-look half-court shot. Like, the motherfuckers who'd be like, yo, bitch, I'm trying to smash. You ever get messages like that, Danny?
Yeah, they go straight in the block.
They go straight in the block like, yo, what's good, bitch?
Although occasionally, when I haven't had any in a while, but I used to like sometimes make fun of them.
I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I said sorry. I used to sometimes make fun of them, but I haven't gotten them in a while.
Damn, that sucks. One
Does
time.
it?
I had a recent experience that was pretty cool. I had somebody slide into my DMs for a change. Whoa.
It's like what's it called? Lazy Susan dance?
No, I don't know what that is, but yeah, so I was lazy Susan dancing, minding my own business. I think I was watching
Sally Hawkins.
I don't know, anime. Probably playing Pokemon. Something nerdy. I get this gif of a slide into the DMs. And I'm like, oh wow, look at me, wowie, getting slid on. And then I stopped talking to her. The end. Actually, could be better.
Should have tried harder. You gotta have some personality.
She should have tried harder.
You gotta have some personality.
You weren't doing your best.
Yeah, what I have to do. She's the one with the crush. You know, I feel
It's
like
on you.
Yeah, I feel like an unattainable standard now.
How's it feel?
I hold all the cards.
You
ugly hoe.
I'm shuffling the deck. You want me to deal?
I'm swiping left, bitch.
Doth mother know you weareth her drapes?
Shuffling brought to you by the name of that podcast.
Yeah, so the name of that podcast is all about rolling up weed, smoking weed, being an asshole. In a good way, because we're for the children. So kids, if you're listening, only do this once a year.
Every day of the
You
year.
hear me? Old Uncle Alton's gonna spit real with you now. This weed stuff, it's really nice. It's good stuff. But don't smoke it all the time. Smoke it once a year, till you get your grades up.
Smoke weed every day.
Right, Eddie?
Keep in mind, one of us graduated high school.
Right, Eddie?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I felt like I really came down on you there. Right.
The fuck, Eddie?
Right?
Tell me what you know.
What do you, who are you? Who hired you?
Who sent you?
Huh? Who sent you? The dragon?
Is it the last podcast on
I regret going to college.
College seems like it was fun to meet people your age, which is what, like, I didn't really get into that. Like, after college, I just hung out with the people that didn't go to college from my high school.
Well, me?
Yeah.
Kind of you, yeah. So, yeah, I feel like the college experience is cool. Because, like, whenever I go on campuses, meet people from all different types of places. Seems like a really cool way to immerse yourself in the world in an echo chamber.
I'd like to experience the world in an echo chamber.
Yeah, progressive liberals love it.
It's like the hyperbolic time chamber for liberals, and I love it.
Yeah, how come progressive liberals are taking up all the colleges?
Yeah.
It's almost like they don't say racial slurs in their college essays. Usually.
Hey, listen, the teacher shouldn't be telling us it's an educational word in context.
But did somebody say that to you?
In context!
See, this is why I didn't go to high school.
No, that's not why you didn't go to high school. Don't blame the racism. That's white privilege. She's like, the schools are too racist for me.
I couldn't do it any longer.
All right, so that's all rolled up. That's how we do it on the name of that podcast. So like we were saying, hey dudes, don't be sliding into DMs all passive and shy, but also don't flip the meter and be sliding into DMs like a predator.
Like, bro, dost I know you?
One of my friends got screenshotted, and our mutual friend, he slid into a mutual friend's DMs. Real creepy. And
Do I know this person?
You might know both of them. And then the other one, she posted it, screenshotted it and posted it. She was like, come on, so-and-so, tagged them right in the post. And said, yeah, they're like, really, dude? And I was just like, I seen it, I was just like, ooh, that's
messy.
Disgusting.
Is there a penis?
No. Oh. Why would you post a penis on Facebook?
I would. Shame.
You're the one to get in trouble. You posted a dick on Facebook.
What's the point? Worst they can do is take my post down.
If the bitch wants a cock, let her have a cock.
That's right.
The bitch does like cock.
Makes no difference to me what the bitch likes. I've been listening to too much Game of Thrones.
My last 3 boyfriends.
Why do you date medieval like period people?
It's always a surprise.
He's like, oi, you're looking fine today, mish. Tell me, you ever fucked a lord?
That's the last
one.
That's
hot.
what the last one said.
You ever been to Manlius, love?
I hope he hears this. Fuck him. Lord Farquhar head ass.
Come to my living quarters.
I'm from the Fulton Isles.
The Fulton Isles.
Hey, he had a couple too many teeth to that.
Oh, man. He's like, we'll come to Manlius where it's nice and quiet. We can do everything that we normally do in King's Landing. But in Manlius, cocaine, marijuana,
I used to be Lord of
Cocaine
Liverpool.
in King's Landing. Or in Manlius.
milk of the poppy. Drink my poppy milk.
My DMs are open to cocaine.
Milk of the pop.
She said her DMs are open to cocaine and milk of the poppy.
Not milk of the poppy. We don't.
COVID.
Milk of the eye poppy.
You're a mom. Never mind.
I'm a monster.
I was gonna say your mom, but I know your mom. And there's a chance you might hear this.
My mom turns this shit off in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but no, my like she'll fast forward and this is the 10 minutes she'll listen to.
She'll be like, that bitch.
Love you, Red.
You're dead to me.
I don't want to be dead.
She's like, and I've experienced loss, so I know what it's like to have someone dead to
Yeah, all in. You ain't shit for that.
you. Well, guess what? I learned it from watching my mom.
Facts. We get real in the name of that podcast.
I'm not getting real. I love her.
We can be real and love her. Real recognition. Well, there goes that.
Yeah, real Wreck-It Ralph Neal.
Do I have a stutter? Do I have a stutter, Private?
Yeah, you have a private stutter. Yo, would it be crazy if your private stuttered? Like you're just
penis?
Yeah, say you're just sitting around and your urethra just goes like do 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 and then just stops.
Why do you always do it to that beat?
And it's like, oh, that's weird. I think that's SOS in Morse code. Yeah, I think it's SOS in Morse code. I think. Don't quote me. The name of that podcast isn't brought to you by Morse code because that shit's whack.
Are you saying like
You
SOS
heard?
like by the Jonas Brothers?
Not ASOSMR. So, guys, did you know? Let's talk about some current events. You guys like COVID-19?
I have
Sure.
heard of COVID-19,
I mean, no.
guys.
Yeah. Whatever happened to COVID 1 through 18, you know?
We missed.
No one ever talks about that.
Yeah, it seems like 19's the only one that ever made
It's like
anything
what
of
happened
themselves.
it's like what happened to Androids 1 through 13, you know?
Who cares? You know, they're like Ripley 7.
You're like Ripley
That's a
Scott.
callback. If you've been listening the whole time, you really like that. But yeah, what were we talking about?
COVID-19.
COVID-19, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't like that coronavirus is claiming lives. I don't like that my social life has been diminished to this one.
Hey!
And
I
I-
thought we were bonding.
And I don't like, we are bonding.
You sound like my mother. This
Do,
one.
are you having fun?
Not anymore.
You carpet bagging whore.
Wow.
Why don't you go back to Florida, you yank?
You sound like Connor.
Lord Manlius?
Lord Farquhar.
My lord. Shall you fuck me like your fishwife, lord? Anyway. We're talking about COVID-19.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but what I do like is how much these rich people think poor people need in money because they're giving us
Yes.
so much. They're giving us so much money.
Tell them.
I'm telling poor people, other poor people are listening. They're giving us
What if
so
the-
much money.
But rich people appropriate poor people culture, so what if they try to find
They
it?
have no scope of perspective.
Listen,
You know what happened to ribs and wings, why they're so expensive?
listen. Felicity can't square up with Felicia. Okay, let's just leave it at that. You know what I'm talking about.
Let's give it to them.
You know what I'm talking about.
Da-na-na.
So yeah. So other than the people dying, I like the extra money. Although I can't wait to get back to work, mostly to just see the people and be around the people. I'm gonna pick Mr. Cotton right up off his feet, swing him
You're gonna
around.
do what?
I'm gonna swing him around, and throw him over my shoulder, and deliver him to the nearest white leader, and be like,
Are you
I
gonna say
have-
one for the plantation?
right. Well, I'm gone from the plantation, but you can take
I was
Right.
like,
you can take Alton off the plantation, but you know the rest. Get back to work, nigger. They better hope you better hope when you leave, if somebody doesn't approach you in the hallway like, yo, you said the N-word earlier.
does that sound like that
No.
was my voice?
They're like, no. Bitch, don't lie to me.
This man looked at me while I was on my way in, like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you live here now?" I was like, "Nah, but you."
He's
don't
like,
see
yo,
him."
damn shorty, you bad as fuck. You live in this building?
That's what he said with his eyes.
He's like, damn, girl, I'm getting in there.
He knocked for the other dude on the other side of the door to let me in, and I was like, ooh, I'm being escorted in the building.
He's like, yo, check it out, honey. I'm middle-aged. I live in the same apartment building as that young nigga that you be seeing in here.
Bruh, like...
Yeah, he's like, just let me know when you want to holler. I like your shawl.
It's... They called it a kimono. I'm like, that's not what that is.
I like your
Kimono.
I like your kimono.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of black people that live in my neighborhood, they wouldn't be allowed into Chinese McDonald's right now because in current events, in Corona news, current events, African Americans are being turned away at like establishments in China. Like they're like, get out of here, coronavirus carriers, and I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah, they said like due to the coronavirus and the safety of people's health and shit.
Yeah.
Black people will no longer be admitted into the McDonald's. Sorry, or please understand inconvenience. As if they're the ones inconvenienced. And I understand there's probably like a handful of black folks in China. They generally do the homogenous thing.
Yeah, but why are they like
That's so specific.
banned from McDonald's? Hey Eddie, like you're Chinese, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think your people are banning blacks from McDonald's and other establishments?
I don't think we like them.
And that's you, the Chinese man, saying that?
Maybe.
I thought you were going to say the Chinamen, and I was waiting to jump in, but that's not the preferred nomenclature.
That is not the preferred nomenclature. Asian American from China. You know?
I won't say that I'm not.
Yeah, there it is. But yeah, it's weird that like black people are experiencing this level of prejudice in the face of a pandemic.
Just random. Like,
In China.
just random.
Made in China, huh? They rip everything off. They take everything from us.
They're mass producing our racism now. I don't like this. We're going to be out of a job.
Speaking of mass-produced systemic racism, how do you guys feel about Batman?
Oh, you know how I feel about Batman.
So Batman, he's got all the cool gadgets and stuff, and he's got the tragedy going, but I don't like how he targets poor people.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he does this thing where he, like, poor people are the goons, you know? They're like, oh, I just need some money to feed my family who's got one leg, and
I don't kill people,
Here
drops
come-
them off a building.
here comes Batman, like, wrapping a cord around their ankles and pulling them down the sidewalk and then hanging them upside down from a gargoyle after punching them in the head mad times. Where's Joker? You know? Like,
What about the mafia guy?
think about this. Think about the perpetual cycle of the survivors of Batman. They're poor, you know?
there's a, like,
They're poor.
Batman Survivors Anonymous.
Right, so, like,
There's a Moms Against Batman because he hit my son.
maybe. So, like I was saying, there's, like, you know, a poor guy, and they go commit a crime, right?
Facts.
And they get caught by Batman. Batman beats them up, puts them in the hospital. They have a hospital bill and jail time, right? So now they're behind. Now they're -2 where they started, which was pretty low anyway. So now,
I mean, it's Gotham.
now they get out of jail, maybe. And now they have medical bills that they can't afford, and they still don't have a job. Now they're less employable because Batman beat their ass and put them in jail.
And then, there's timelines where he brands him and shit.
And guess what they have to do? Well, Joker gang didn't work. Time to go join the Bane gang or the Penguin gang or...
Fucking Riddler's head ass.
Let me see what Scarecrow's doing.
Oh, you don't want to see what Scarecrow's doing.
Maybe go have some tea time with the Mad Hatter. Like, and then Batman beats their ass again. He's like, didn't I get you already? And it's like, now you know where now you know where Joker and Penguin are. Fess up.
Just screams in their face.
Yokes
Every
them,
time.
breaks them up against a ceramic sink, busts they face on it. Somehow their teeth are still
Yeah,
attached.
yeah. He. I've seen him put a head through a sink
That was Jason Todd, though.
and be like, "Where's Joker?"
That whole, I love Into the Red Hood, but that whole scene where, first of all, there's no door in this bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
They break in through the window. And then, like,
Wait. Where's the door go? How to get out of the bathroom?
there's no door, it's just a window.
Into a bathroom.
Yeah.
How do other people get
They
into the
didn't
bathroom?
animate in the door. So, like, they're busting each other's heads up against, like, the sink. They're breaking each other's faces on the sink, and then you look and they still have all their teeth. And I'm like, that's a metaphor for white privilege.
It's the magic of animation.
It's inconsistency.
Yep.
Is what that
It's
is.
amazing. So we all agree that Batman hates people of color.
Facts.
Yeah, and he's not racist. He just doesn't like us.
He doesn't understand.
Yeah, so therefore he's like dissonant to it cognitively, and his altruism is outweighed only by his tone deafness.
Afterpiddle.
Go. Who's stopping you? The name of that podcast is brought to you by Don't Ask for a Bathroom Break. Don't ever.
I wasn't.
Just do it.
I was just saying.
I'm sorry. I attacked you. I apologize.
Guys, this is how he just be talking.
This is how I be talking at work, guys. It's real complicated.
He just be yelling at me for no reason.
What should I do, guys? Sound off in the comments.
Yeah, Sarah.
Yes, Sarah. Kenny, if you can hear me.
Letter Kenny?
I know Doom's been out.
Here, I'm going to go pedal.
Here. Yeah. What should I do, Sarah? Should I leave the bitch?
Who's it? What do you mean leave, bitch?
Should I just pack up and move out?
I know you just bitch!
Should I just
Leave it in the comment.
just leave it in the comment and let me know? She won't see it. She won't see it. She doesn't watch the podcast. She doesn't like it. Anyway, enough about me. Disney Plus. You watch it, Eddie?
No, not really.
So some would lead you to believe that Walt Disney doesn't like Jewish people, and that could not be further from the truth. I was just told very aggressively the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just like, he's not an anti-Semite, is what they said.
You were shooken?
I was shooketh. I was shookeneth. But it's okay. They educated me on his not Jew-hatingness, and that's good. But the reason why I brought up him and his beliefs and hatred is because I've been watching a lot of Disney Plus myself. I've been catching up on movies I haven't seen. Have you ever seen Big Hero 6?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. One of top 20 favorite Disney movies now. Pixar does it again.
I have the old,
Old what?
I said I have the old original.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that lady speed stick is in the bathroom mocking.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I got some Lady Speed Stick the other day.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't buy it. It was a gift. My friend, my old roommate.
I like how you said it like it was a gift, like it was personalized.
Yeah, no, they got it for me. Let me tell you what happened.
I thought of you.
Yeah, so my old roommates, they were giving me some of the old stuff that they didn't need anymore that I could use. And she brings it over, gives me a box and a couple things, so I'm unloading the box, mostly kitchen stuff. And in the box, I find a stick of Lady Speed Stick. I'm like, oh, well, all right then. I'm not going to call her back like, hey, you left your deodorant in this box. I know
How dare you, bitch.
I live on the north side of Syracuse, so you live in Liverpool. You want to come back for this deodorant? You want to burn more gas than the cost of this deodorant?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was down. She came back for it. Nah, just kidding. It's sitting.
I yelled at her for infringing upon my gender, told her never
Right.
to do it again.
My
Yeah.
Wii.
I went in for a hug and she backed up like instinctively. Like, whoa.
She thought I was gonna hit her.
Yeah, nah. She just doesn't like black people hugging her. That's all. That's not
Hello,
big,
I am Alton.
no big deal. I was joking about that, by the way. She loves the blacks. She
Sound like my
can't
dad.
get enough of them.
Yo, what is it with the old heads and the phrase "the blacks"?
That's what they were raised on. The blacks.
I get that,
The
but like,
Jews, the gays.
I swear they're doing it spitefully now.
No, that's just hardwired in their brain, Danny. And they're old. Their brains aren't as plastic as ours. They're all calcified from taking hits to the head.
My dad did play a lot of football.
Listen,
Fall down a lot during bar fights.
people
Get
much
hit in the head a
people
lot
much
during-
older than us in their 40s and beyond have what we call cultural CTE.
Okay, so my dad used to headbutt people in fights, so he has actual CTE.
Well, your dad's a very headbutting man.
So is my brother as a result.
He's a headbutting competitor
Aren't we all?
in the street fight scene.
Bar fight scene.
Ooh, bar fights even cooler.
Hey.
Hey, man. But, hey, it's been a really cool 420, haven't you guys thought?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
I'm high
that.
as fuck.
I'm about to go do more of that.
I'm gonna do more of the 420 while I still got it in me.
Right? Like that weed fudge got me
Have some of
good.
that cake that will be in the thumbnail.
Yeah, if you're listening to this podcast, you're looking at the thumbnail on YouTube.
Eddie, I want some of that cake. Come here.
Eddie,
Come on. You know
wants
how
some
I
of
feel
your
about
cake.
man butt.
She wants.
We
some of
talked
your
about
cake.
this, man.
She talked about man butt with you, Eddie.
What?
Come on, you better get on that OnlyFans account, man. Eat the cake anime.
Oh, she wants you to
Oh,
sign
that
up.
shit.
She wants
No,
you to
I don't
sign
think
up
I
for
can
her
do it.
OnlyFans. So, guys,
No, for his OnlyFans.
You can follow us on Facebook at the name of that podcast. You can subscribe to us on Spotify. Keep up with our new episodes on the name of that podcast. Same thing for Apple Music. All that leads back to Anchor.fm. You can listen to the name of that podcast there too. Danny, you can follow her on Twitter at Hoodswitch. You can follow her OnlyFans account. It's the same name.
I don't have an OnlyFans account. I was talking about Eddie's OnlyFans account.
That's what she wants the detractors to hear. So if she doesn't want you on it, don't do it.
What?
Anyway,
I want money.
I'm just trying to help you. You trying to make this bitch? You trying to make this motherfucking money?
I'm scared, Daddy.
Do you understand what I am saying?
Sorry, Daddy. Don't hit me.
I'm not gonna hit you.
You're looking like you go ahead.
You're my bottomist bitch.
Did you say bottomless bitch?
No, bottomist. You're not my Red Robin.
I was just thinking, like, are we doing fries?
Bottomless hose.
No, I'm hungry. Where's that chicken?
The chicken has
Are we
been
still
done
recording
the
and
whole
going on
time.
about chicken?
We're signing off.
Hi guys, I miss you.
Hi, bitch. We've been doing this for nigh an hour.
You say goodbye.
This is the person that
and
keeps in touch with
I'll
me.
say
Shame on all of you. Like, this is the only one that asked me.
Cashing in our chips.
This is literally the only one that's been like, "Hey, Elton, you motherfucker," and I'm just like, "Wow." This is
I'm all he's got.
She's not all I've got, but it's
And
all the
y'all
world's
should be
giving me.
ashamed.
It's all the world's giving me. So help a nigga out.
Everyone else is shit.
Am I that bad?
No, you're not bad. Oh my gosh, it's a bit. We're doing the comedy podcast. She's like, "You hate me. You hate me. Why do
It's a
you?
good place to unpack.
Why do you have me here?
Yo, I do be thinking that sometimes.
You just want to laugh at me and yell at me and laugh at me some
That's
more.
all anyone wants to do.
You're an
Hit
asshole.
me sometimes.
I would never hit you in a
On
way
purpose.
you weren't okay with.
Huh?
But indeed. But I think that's been everything, guys. The name of that podcast, as always, is brought to you by Hemp Fiber Diets, military grade energy drinks, coronavirus, A&E's, The Milky Man, Lady Speed Stick in a box, and bodega clothes. You can buy big jackets for low prices at the same place you buy lottery tickets, loose cigarettes, and small bags of chips. It's amazing.
Located down the street from the track, conveniently.
Yeah, like pretty much any corner store will have jackets.
Love it.
Great stuff. Hey, Eddie, it's been real. Happy 420.
Happy 420.
Everybody stay safe. Quarantine. Roll individual blunts so you're not getting spit on each other. Take it
Smoke
easy.
mad weed, motherfucker.
Yeah, do that too.